Welcome back to Key Talk Media. This your host Key Talk. Check it out, man. All right. Hey, man, make sure I hit that like button for me. Of course, this is a continuation of Get Money, Lil Ronnie. Of course, y'all know the events that actually happened, of course, with his 5-year-old daughter as well. Well, none other than big homie Yayo, Go Yayo, actually have came out and he had a few things to say. Pretty much he's giving his farewell and his goodbyes to Get Money Lil Ronnie, saying the fact that since he's locked up, they might not let Go Yayo actually go to the funeral of Get Money Lil Ronnie and of course his daughters. Now, at times they do let you out, but this may be one of the times where they don't actually let them out. I don't know if it's got to be like an immediate family or blood relative or something like that. Obviously, we know that Get Money, Lil Ronnie, and Go Yayo are extremely close. Family could make them more closer, but I don't think the jail's actually gonna let him out. So Go Yayo came up and he actually is now giving his goodbyes, and I'm gonna read y'all what Go Yayo had to say. Right now, I told y'all before, Get Money, Lil Ronnie, if he was a big part of Go Yayo's career, a big part of just Go Yayo, what we know Go Yayo for, because before it was Go Yayo, it was Lil Zach, you know what I'm talking about, and Get Money, Lil Ronnie. Of course, y'all may not know that history, but that is part of the history. Anyway, so I'm gonna reach out what Go Yayo had to say, and it'll be to be on that side of the screen or on that side of the screen. So Go Yayo came out and he said, "I don't know what to say, big brother. You gave me the game. You put me in front when you didn't have to. You taught me everything you hold up. You taught me everything. You took me under your wing." Actually, no, I'm gonna go to his page to read it because from here it keeps going, getting big and getting small. But like I told y'all, he really did put Go Yayo under his wing. A lot of y'all may not know that, but if you look at the interviews, Yayo talking about it, he talks about it a lot. Okay, here we go. So it says, "I don't know what Hood Fame Lil Running. I don't know what to say, big brother. You gave me the game. You put me in front of you when you didn't have to. You taught me everything. You took me under your wing when Zach died, and I've been glued to your hip ever since. You was my coach. I never had brothers, so y'all became my brothers. I remember sleeping on Mama Frida couch, RIP. I remember when you introduced me to Black, you introduced me to Greg, Cross, Big Unk, Money, Kevin, Kunta, Zach gave me the name Yayo, but you who stamped it. I wouldn't be nothing without you. I should have took the QC deal. You told me to, but it was too small. I couldn't repay you for everything. When they laughed at me, you told me they was going to all come back running when we got the millions. I finally signed my deal. You was more happy because you was more happy than me. They took a good nigga. They took my coach, my heart, cause I go against God for you, big bro. I can't look at myself knowing I'm back in jail. I can't even see you. I can't even see you get put to rest. They took Chink. I know what her and Yanni meant to you. I remember when your brother Eric died, I was with you every day. We lost Zach and Easy same year. I cried on FaceTime with you when I was locked up with your T-Jones. When I cried on FaceTime with you when I was locked up when your T-Jones passed. I'm crushed. I'm lost. You never did nobody nothing. You told me leave the streets alone and rap, but I ain't listen. I was supposed to save us, but I failed. I'm sorry, cause I'm sorry. I'm missing part of me that you gone. You know what I'm due about you. Mourn you till I join you. Blood for you and Chink on my kids. Every dollar I get, every I unk, and everything that drop is for you till I go. How I'm supposed to do this without you, cuz? Sherman, I'm sorry, this my fault. Somehow, but we gon' win in the end. F rap, F all that stuff. I never get to shoot it with you again. I'm through, cuz I'm sorry. Lil bro gon' do it for you. The old hood fame, 4E. Tell Zach I miss him. See y'all soon. So, of course, the most alarming part of that message was the very end where he said, "See y'all soon." See, a lot of people understand and knows how Go Yayo's attitude is. Of course, he was trying to calm down and cool down a little bit whenever he was in a free world this last time. Yes, he did actually end up going back to jail, but he still was trying to just calm down. But now that they pretty much ripped his heart away from him, which of course is Get Money Lil Runny, and just like I know how nobody can actually know how valuable and how much this hurts him and how just connected and close and tight him and Lil Ronnie really was. But from the outside looking in, you can just tell. I mean, you can see the throwback pictures. If you've been following them from a long time for a long time, you can just see, that just what Get Money Lil Ronnie meant to Go Yayo. the death of Get Money Lil Ronnie is gonna make Goo Yayo go harder in all fields. I believe it will make him go harder in rap, but I also believe it's gonna make him go harder in the streets. It's gonna make him go harder at people, period. It could end him up in some dangerous situations. Why? Because when you lose somebody that was your heart, I always say you can't tell nobody how to react, or you can't tell nobody how to respond when it's such a tragic event that doesn't happen. When you done lost your partner, when you done lost your partner's daughter, like you can't tell nobody how to react. You know what I'm talking about? Of course you can give advice and you can say, hey man, just let this play out, just let that work out. But you know how the streets go. You know what I'm talking about? Well, you maybe don't, but it don't always go like that. You know what I'm talking about? So with that being said, the best thing that everybody can do is wish the best for Goo Yayo, seeing what's going on right now, and try to give him the best advice that you potentially can. Of course, some of the advice gonna be, hey, don't do nothing, and some of the advice that some people gonna give is go slide. You know what I'm talking about? Both ways, you're gonna see all that. But at the end of the day, it's more stuff keeps coming out and more stories develop. For instance, those two guys that actually did the hits that 12 of them is looking for right now, they're on the run. Either, like I told y'all, it's a ticking time bomb. Either the streets gets to them or the cops gets to them. Whenever you're on the run for especially a murder with the FBI, you don't really survive long. Like, especially no black people. You ain't gonna be surviving that long. They already gonna be monitoring and radaring you and everything like that. So it's only so long that you can hide until either you're busted with the 12 or busted with the 12. I mean with the streets, because the streets is definitely 100% trying to unalive them. And when I say the streets, I mean a big portion. Why? Because Get Money Lil Ronnie was so beloved inside of DFW. I would doubt that them dudes is even still inside of DFW. Excuse me. I would doubt that they even inside of DFW. If they got any type of paper for the hit, I don't know what I would even tell them. There's no advice to even give them. You know what I'm talking about? You say move state, or whatever. Really, it would be to leave the country. But of course, you can't leave the country when you are wanted. You get to the airport, they gon' someone take you in. So for the rest of their lives, until they're either caught by 12 or the streets, they got to live a super low-key life for the rest of their life. And the fact that Get Money Lil Ronnie has so much love inside just the streets from a lot of different sides, you never know. Somebody gonna be like, hey, they over here, they right here, da 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 da. Or hey, they da da. You know what I'm talking about? It's already been so many tips being given to people. That's what 12 said. 12 already said, yeah, a lot of people has reached out and given us tips. And with that happening, we can get this done in no time. So anyway, I can imagine that the people that actually did the hit, they probably worried right now. They probably wishing that they didn't actually do what they did right now, because now you got to think about the future. You know what I'm talking about? Even if let's just say, even if you made, obviously it wasn't this much, but let's even throw a number out like 200,000, right? You still have to live low key for the rest of your life off that $200,000, and that really ain't nothing. You know what I'm talking about? I mean, that's something, but it ain't nothing at the same time. So, but yeah, I'm pretty sure they probably wish that this never happened or that they didn't do it, but it did happen, and this is where we're at today. So, with that being said, we'll just have to see how everything goes. If they're caught by 12, the streets, if they turn themselves in, I doubt they'll turn themselves in unless they really didn't do it. If either one of these dudes really didn't do it, I'm sure they have no problem just going to the police and just pretty much, hey, I ain't do nothing. I don't know why y'all got my name in the mix like that. But the longer that they don't turn themselves in, or whatever it may be, is, I guess, the more guilty that it may look. But either way it goes, we'll just have to see how it goes. Hopefully, Goo Yayo's inside the jam, and he'll be able to get out and have his mind right and refresh, even though the chances of that is kind of slim based off the fact of what just happened. So hopefully he just plays chess and not checkers. I'll just say that. And you can take that however you want to take it. Chess and not checkers. But anyways, let me know something. Comment down below. Let me know what you think about this entire ordeal. I'm out.